Hi, I'm Siva here, very excited to be here making this video. As you know, at the Loa Centre and in MINDA Club, we have rolled out the reset concept through an app which is free. You can download. The reason why we created this app is basically we have an audacious goal of helping 10 million people in the next 10 years to become really happy. And how to do it is basically to program your mindset to be really positive. Recently, I've been dabbling on something which is very exciting. Reset concept goes on the virtue of I always talk about this to my friends, my family members, my colleagues about this. I ask them, who are we? All of us, talk about, we are all human beings. And I always tell this, in order for us to, want to be human being, we need to start being human first. Being human is very important. We need to have the right kind of virtues, the right kind of brain that we are using, because most of us are actually reacting rather than consciously responding to things. So one of the initiatives that I'm excited, which I've been rolling out for the past couple of weeks with my family members, my colleagues, my clients, is basically a small little 3-word question called, how are you? Now, many times people ask this question, how are you? I have asked many people, how are you? And the response I get is basically very superficial. They say, I'm fine, I'm good, I'm awesome. The reason I'm doing this is basically because there's something deeper than that. I'll share with you on how it works. The reason why it's important is basically we as human beings, we have something very special compared to any other species. We are able to have compassion and love. Love is something that we have for ourselves and another, and compassion is a higher virtue whereby we are able to alleviate someone from where they are to the next level. So by asking how are you, it creates compassion. So how it works is basically it's simple. When you're meeting up with someone that you really care, someone that you really want to have some kind of compassion towards. It could be a family member, it could be a close friend, it could be a colleague, it could be anyone. You just meet up with them and ask this question, how are you? The first response that will come is basically, I'm fine. You don't have to ask, I've got many questions, should I ask, how are you feeling? How are you right now? No, you don't have to do all that. You just have to say, how are you? Now, that question, how are you? The first time when you ask, they will be superficial. They'll be telling, I'm fine. The second time, you just ask seriously, emphasize this, how are you? Because that question is very powerful, because how are you is basically brings them to present. How are you is now. And how are you is also the vibes that you're sending to them, which is the feeling. Now, they'll be opening up. You just tell them, you just take away all the fluff. Just tell me, how are you? After that, just listen. Don't have to say anything. Just listen actively, meaning you don't have to have verbal response. Just nod your head. Be interested with the conversation. Remember this, you don't have to say anything. Just be interested. And then observe how they're feeling. The moment you're done with this how are you initiative, just ask them, how are you feeling now? Every time when I did this, every single person felt really good. And I asked them, I ended the entire initiative by asking this question. When is the last time someone actually asked you, how are you? Many of them said, never. Or it has been such a long time since someone asked me this question. So what you need to do is this. You just have to nominate 3 people that you're actually going to do this initiative with. Before you nominate them, you yourself need to go and meet 3 of your friends that you really care and ask, how are you? Right? After that, you come back in front of the camera, record a video stating that your experience, how was your experience, and also what did you observe, without sharing the detail of the conversation you had in how are you, right? So that's what you need to do. So in this video, I would like to nominate 3 people. Again, all this information that I'm talking to you about is right at the bottom. You can check. how to nominate someone, what to say. It's all down here. There are some hashtags you can also put together with this video. So in this video, I would like to nominate 3 of my good friends. One is Lim Ilwan, next is Michelle Louis, and Thirumalar Devi Thanabal. I'm wishing all 3 of them an amazing experience of being human. So start being human, have a wonderful life, stay happy.
Okay.
By the way, 3 of my nominees, you have 14 days to do this. All the best.